guys, so this is my last pre-recorded video where you'll see this look and outfit. I'm sure you guys are probably very excited for that. But I wanted to film this one as well because this is a first impression and review type of video. I've been using this Maybelline FitMe Matte+Poreless foundation. It's for normal to oily skin. My color is 110 Porcelain, and this is a new foundation from Maybelline, and I love it. Like, if you're going to use a drugstore foundation that has a nice finish for oily skin, highly recommend. Love it. I really like Revlon Color Stay too for if I want like super duper full coverage. But for everyday use, I've been using this and it's amazing. I'll insert a clip after this of me using it in another video that you probably have already seen by the time I get this up. But I'll put it in there so that you can see, again, how I apply it and everything. I apply mine with this brush from IT Cosmetics. It's the Velvet Luxe LBD foundation brush. Amazing brush. Love to apply all of my foundation with this brush. Even blend out some under eye concealer until I can get up into the point with a beauty blender. But this is an amazing brush. It'll make any foundation look amazing. So, but I've really been enjoying the Maybelline FitMe Matte+Poreless, which is good because there aren't many drugstore foundations for oily skin. But I've noticed they're starting to come out with them. You have this one, you have the Revlon Color Stay for combination to oily skin. L'Oreal has now come out with one. It's like a matte foundation too. So they're really gearing towards the more oily skinned girls, which is nice because I've always struggled with oily skin. I've never been in a time where I don't have oily skin. I get dry patches like on my nose here and there, but even then it's oily. It's not, it just looks like skin and then oil. It's really annoying. So it's nice that drugstore brands are starting to be more for those oily skin girls, because I've had to use high-end foundations for forever, and it's nice to be able to use something that's not super expensive on a more daily basis. So the Maybelline FitMe line has a lot of colors. It's just like their regular FitMe line. Like I said, I'm 110 Porcelain, which is the palest color that you can possibly be. So, you know, super pale. But I like the consistency and the texture. It says on the back that it mattifies and refines pores, matches natural tone, natural seamless finish. I wouldn't say that it's not a completely matte finish. Like, it doesn't mattify you so it looks like you have powder on. There goes my lighting again for the next video in this, you know, lighting in the sun and the rain. But it gives like a nice demi-matte natural finish. It looks beautiful on the skin, like just beautiful. I set mine with a powder just because I always set with powders. I can't find a time where I'm not going to set with a powder, really. At least in like my nose area and the chin, I'll always use something, and I use either the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light, or I use the NARS Translucent Pressed Crystal Powder, or my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. And if I want a drugstore powder, I've been using just the regular FitMe powder, but I think I'm going to go get their Matte+Poreless one because they now have a new powder in this line too that I want to try. So I highly recommend this foundation for a decent price. I'll list the price somewhere in this general area of the video. And I just highly recommend it to the oily skin girls out there that are trying to find a good drugstore foundation. And that's about it for this. Oh, hold on. My next video, I want to somehow include this Too Faced Soulmate Blushing Bronzer. My best friend and I have called each other soulmates for 7 years now, as long as we've known each other. So I went out and her all-time favorite show is Friends, so she loves Ross and Rachel. I went out and I got her the Ross and Rachel one, and myself the Carrie and Big one. I like both Sex and the City and Friends, so it wasn't a big deal to me, and I'm going to use corals more. But look at how ridiculously adorable this thing is. Like, it's a heart, it says Carrie and Big, hers says Ross and Rachel, and then it's just this heart of blush surrounded by a heart of bronzer, and they're freaking adorable. You can't beat them. So I'm definitely going to be using that, maybe reviewing it, I don't know, as soon as possible, because I think it's ridiculously adorable. So that's all that I have for this video. Like I said, I'll insert a clip of me using the foundation in the video so that you can see how it works. And I know, oh, real quick, before I go, I get about 6 to 7 hours before I start to show oil with this foundation. So it's really, really good. I found that throughout the day I don't really have to touch up with powder unless I really find myself to get oily on my nose. But for the I don't think I've actually touched this up. when I think about the days that I use it, I didn't touch up. Because it's really, really good. Highly recommend it. 5 stars out of 5. 100%. Everything. Maybelline FitMe Matte+Poreless Foundation. So check it out. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I'll leave the social media links down below. And I'll see you guys next time.